Hey. Hey guys, let me know if you are in here so I can start the stream. Somebody. Hey. All right, what's going on? IR Sculpts. What is up? Just let a couple more people filter in and I'll start this thing. Pretty good. How are you? Doing okay. Doing pretty good. What is up, everyone? I see getting stuff happening. Nice. All right. I see a few people are starting to filter in. So, as you guys come in, as you can see on my screen right here, I have what I was working on one of the times I was with you guys. Luke Cage, just about wrapped up with him and Danny Rand and put them together. And I have a key shot render of them. And let me know how the music level is too, by the way, if it's too loud. Thank you. The Venom thumbnail was sick. All right, well then that brings us to what we're doing today. But before I get into it, I just wanted to show you a quick little turntable of these guys and let you see the progress on it. So you can see that this is kind of how I'm going to display them when it is done. It will be 2 separate prints, about a 1/6 scale, so about 11 inches for Cage and 8 inches for Danny. Oh, I need water. Voice is going out there. That's crazy. Yep. So yeah, that's what this is gonna look like. Let's get this out of here. Let's get over to today's business, which is this guy. So when ZBrush 2018, I think, I don't know what version it was, the version that had Sculptors Pro in it came out, we had this thing that was a ZBrush sphere challenge, and we had to take a Z sphere and turn it into anything we wanted. So we had some really cool like animals and stuff like that, but you guys know me, I'm a comic head, so I made Venom on the ball. So if we come over to here, this is the old file, and it started off like this and ended like this. So you guys can see what the detail and everything is. So today, I always wanted to revisit this because I always liked the process. I thought it was pretty fun. And now you can hide parts of your subtool and use Sculptors Pro as well. So I want to give that a shot today. All right, so same theory, but more of a fleshed out thing. So you can see in my corner here, I have some reference of some different pictures and stuff of sculpts and, you know, people and comics and all that. So I thought Venom kind of lends himself to this, the whole symbiote type deal. So let's get into a new one. All right, so I'm gonna move this out of the way for now. I see IR Sculpts is very enthusiastic about today's stream. Anybody else here? If so, let me know. If not, it's just me and IR today. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and just grab a new sphere. I actually think I want to start from one of the meshes that comes with ZBrush. what do I want to use? Maybe I'll start with a mannequin. You know what? I'm gonna go to the old demo soldier. Let's say no. All right, so we're gonna start with this guy. He's been around for a while, so let's turn him into something. I don't care about his clothes or any of that stuff. If you turn off solo, you can see he has like this gear. I only want him, so I will copy the subtool and paste it to a new one. Or actually, I just clone it. All right, and so now I have just the dude. All right, what is up, Black Me 79? All right, so we got this guy. He's going to, believe it or not, be our Venom. I don't want my perspective on. I don't want my floor on. I just want the dude. And in fact, I'm going to make a copy of him so we can see what we started with. And then we'll get to making him into the Venom you all know and love. We get some anatomy going today, stuff like that. So probably start off with the anatomy part of him. All right, so let's look at this dude. It's a good starting point. And shrink this a little bit. All right, I got my reference. And what this board is, if you're new to the stream, is Pure Ref. If you've seen any of my streams before, I use it all the time. It's just PURREF. It's a dope app. All right. So let's see, do I have subdivision levels on? Should go down to the lowest. All right, so that's the lowest. That's probably lower than I want. I think I could deal with that and delete lower. All right, that's only 32,000, so that's cool. Let's start with the move tool, which is really where I'm gonna start to figure out this mass. And let's see, we have polygroups, excellent. All right, got my polygroups here. Let's give this guy some definition, why don't we? And I'm not gonna get to the Sculptris Pro until I really wanna start digging in, but before I do, I want to, figure out his shape and the muscle basic like shape. All right, the face isn't gonna matter because we're gonna turn him into Venom. So I'm gonna smooth that on out. There you go, that's better. Venom doesn't have ears, smooth it out. Get this guy a little more of a pose going on. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, okay. These pieces are touching. All right, so this is going to be fine for Sculptris Pro, actually. All right, it's going to fix a lot of these problems, so let's just don't worry about the fact that that looks real suspect right now. And actually, I don't want to twist its hip. What am I doing? Hold on. I just want to... get his leg. All right. So then I can just do a little mirror and weld. So Venom has a much larger upper body than lower body, so what I think I'm going to do here is scale this. A little bit more of a menacing pose, because this is not too exciting right now. So this is probably going to be the closest thing you guys see to a speed sculpt for me. I don't usually do those things. I leave them to the professionals like Ashley A Cubed. She's way better at it than me. She can do like an entire dragon in one sitting, which is crazy to me. Like, that's her mutant power, not mine. All right, so don't worry about the fact that it looks whack right now. We will make it look better. Oops. Let's get this like that. His arms. So this pose is, oh, come on. This pose is just a little something to get me started. It's not going to be the final deal. But that just, the out of the box pose, I just can't deal with it. It's too much. It's pretty boring. Some fists would have been nice. What I'll probably end up doing with this is chopping off his hands and just... Actually, you know what? No, I want him to have like some real gnarly, like, ah, type hands. So I will sculpt those, actually. All right. So Venom is quite diesel. So I'm gonna take that into account and bulk them up a little bit. Actually, let's get some pictures of Venom so I can see what he looks like. Should have gotten some more comic book stuff, but that is okay. Oh man, I missed a lot of stuff. All right, let's see. Looks like the same. Yeah, definitely. You weren't Mike Jones. Mike, what's up? Mike Jones, Scribbles. Software is cool. Thank you. Cool. What's up, EJ 3D TV? This is going to be Venom. It's going to be one of the deals where, as soon as I figure out the shape of them, I'm going to just use Sculptors Pro and go hard on. You already figured that out. All right. Ten of Slug, what is going on? Happy New Year, Alex. Gonna be realistic this year. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, this one's gonna be realistic. I do. I just finished up these guys here. If you're just joining, and so I love this style. I'm gonna keep going with this style. In fact, I'll tease at the end what I'm doing for my personal stream tomorrow. I think you'll like it. Yeah. So, but it's gonna be a little more stylized. Yeah, A Cubed is a beast. Good morning. Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna use the inflate. Go hard with these arms. He's all roid raged out. And it doesn't matter that the geometry's folded on itself or any of that. Like, I'm gonna fix all that. It's all good. Right now he's got these crazy Rob Liefeld wrists. That's right, I said it. If you're old enough, you know what that means. All right. Okay, well, that looks crazy. All right, actually, let's mask those. And I started, if you missed, I started with this base mesh over here. So don't worry, when I'm done, it'll look more like the dude. Right now, not so much. All right, I want to actually figure out a pose while I'm doing this. Also, Venom's back is massive. So this takes me back, because like this Demo Soldier was the first thing that I played with when I got ZBrush. And I haven't really messed with the base meshes in there too much since then. I kind of made my own. But this is fun. Go back to the roots. All right. All right, let's figure out a pose, because I'm not liking the way these legs are looking. I gotta get some more reference real quick, because this is not exactly what I want. Let's grab some Venom. This new sideshow piece is dope. I watched the painting of that on their YouTube channel. It's crazy. So crazy. Ooh, that's good. Actually, this one. Made that. This one's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Delete. Grab that. What else we got? Okay. You gonna let me have it? No. Okay. Oh man, I like the bulk on this one. That's cool. All right, I kind of like that. Like that. Ooh, that's tight. Like that. I also like the fact that he's kind of turning into the symbiote at the bottom there. And this one is fresh. Take that. Don't mind if I do. This whole thing where the symbiote is dripping off of him is cool too. So I might ape that in my design. Probably. And when I say probably, it means definitely. I'm gonna steal that. Borrow it. Oh, that's dope. I like that too. Take that. And I think that, oh, and this is very important. I'm gonna take this one. That's my hero reference. Right there. All right, cool. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna use that. I'll use this. Let's see. LIFO reference being on. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so this guy is pretty cool. I like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. He's kind of hunched over a little more at the top. So let's get a little bit of a contrapposto going on here. Back. And then we'll take the Did I not get the feet? Sure I didn't. And it's perfectly fine that this stuff all gets kind of messed up in the back because I'm going to sculpt all of, like this is all getting sculpted anyway, doesn't matter. Now you can see that the geometry up here doesn't want to let me do what I want to do with the shoulders. So now I think that I kind of have the pose the way I want it. Let's get these legs bigger actually. Smooth those out. Sculpt the muscle all back anyway. Oh man, look at them cankles, y'all. Yeah, and the feet I'm gonna redo anyway. Some big calves. That butt has issues, so let's do this. I'm going to turn off symmetry, slide that over that way, and then mirror and weld. There you go. And I'll just sculpt it back. give him some big mitts. I gotta be careful. Last time I did this for the Hulk, I got a whole lot of people telling me the hands were too big. So, hands are too big. They got angry about it, you guys. All right. Big hands. Let's get some bigger fingers. Just inflate these a little bit. Now, did I just merge? No, I didn't. I kind of did. It's okay. So. Okay. That looks kind of like what I want to do. And so now what I can do is I'm going to, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to Z-remesh this thing. Oh, you know what? Oh man, I screwed up, you guys. I'm supposed to be in ZBrushCore. All right, let me do this. I'm going to export this guy. I forgot I'm not supposed to be in ZBrush full version. I'm teaching a class on Core. So that was kind of the whole point of today. I forgot. So let's see. Export.
No, I'm not a writer.
Call this Venom guy. Desktop. Save. Okay. All right. Let's go to Core. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. It's for a class. Don't look at it. Turn that off. Now, over to this. Import. Desktop. Venom guy. Open. Sweet. All right, there he is. So let's just pretend like I did this the right way in the first place, and you guys don't tell Pixologic I screwed up. All right, so brush. I'm going to use Sculptors Pro for this. Okay, so I'm just going to smooth this out now. Turn on symmetry. Smooth this out. You can see that my topology is all changing. It's okay.
Is the movements for those who.
This is why I like sculptures. I'm just gonna smooth that face right on out of here. So let's figure out his head real quick. I like that one, that's fresh. I keep thinking I'm on my own interface. I'm over here looking for my tools where they normally are. That's not gonna work. So I just masked the inside of his mouth there, kind of pushed it back. Hold on 1 second. Kind of like this little Deadpool thing he's got going on. That's kind of cool. All right, so now because we're in Sculptress Pro mode, we can just smooth this out and get rid of some of these artifacts. And I actually kind of like what it did with his mouth here. That can be his, like the exposed kind of cheek jaw thing or whatever. All right, now I also want to be able to see mine because there was some stuff on there that I did that I want to use again. So let's get that going on. Save as. Wait, I think I just copy and paste. Okay. I'll copy. Go over here and paste. Yes, I sure can. All right. Let's go back to ZBrushCore. Let's flip this guy that way. Now, I just wanted mine to look different in this one, so I made his teeth probably bigger than they normally would be. I'm not going to do that on this one. So if any of you guys are bummed out that I'm in Core, this same process works in regular ZBrush. I'm teaching a course right now, and students, you know, we asked them to buy Core, so that's why it makes sense to show it both ways. Also, not everybody has full ZBrush, so why not do something for them every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Much like Wu-Tang, this is for the children. Okay, now I gotta change the shape because he does not have that much of let's look at the real Venom here. About this one. This one, like that. Okay, let's see. Brush. Glasses. Okay. All right, So don't pay attention that he looks like a snake right now. He totally looks like a snake. Just a damn standard and kind of knock in some forms. These eyes look. The thing I like about sculptures is you kind of can just erase away stuff that you don't really dig and then do it again. So I kind of get the shape of these right, or more correct. And this is going to look kind of messy for a while because, I mean, if you guys know me, I like to work at a low topology. And then that keeps it cleaner. However, I'm just kind of figuring out these forms with Sculptures Pro, so it's higher than I would normally like. Also got hot here. Just the water. The Hulk's hands are way too big anyway. All right, let's see. I missed a lot of stuff. This is really good. I'll show them gather reference. That's right, his hands are big to smash stuff. Music. I go to Blender. Oh no, this is not Blender. This is ZBrushCore. This is still ZBrush. Now, Core Mini. I'm gonna keep it extremely real with you guys. You can use Core Mini. I think if you're going to use Core, you're going to want to use Core. Mini is very mini. Just saying. No dispersions on Mini. I'm just like full disclosure. Core is actually, I could deal with Core if I only had to use Core and I didn't have the full ZBrush. Core's kind of dope. I don't use a whole lot of brushes anyway. I like the Retopo tools in full ZBrush. That's my favorite. And also ZModeler, actually. ZModeler is my real favorite. I love that. But the brushes I can deal with. So the thing about Venom that's interesting is he doesn't look anything like him until you get teeth in here. So he's gonna look real jacked up until I do. And a tongue. Let's just give him a tongue real quick, because why not? All right, and this is how I did it before. This is why I love using Sculptris Pro. So like now I can grab the snake hook, start to drag this out. And it gives me the geometry as I need it. Like, let's move back to the move tool now. So I'll keep it in symmetry for now. Oh, let's group that too. W. And then I can hide it. Can I still use Sculptris in here? Am I still using it? No. Okay. So in Core, you cannot. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So in Core, you can't continue to sculpt with Sculptris with hidden subtools, with hidden parts of your subtool rather. That's something I was excited to use, but that's just in the full ZBrush. So, you know, it's whatever. I didn't have it for the one to the left either, so it's okay. Where am I? It's just a little more tricky getting this stuff. I'm just kind of freestyling the hex right now. Whoa, it's too much. Right now he looks like the lizard. So, here's what it is. Slowly but surely, you guys. Now, actually, the thing I was really excited about was by hiding the geo and using Sculptors Pro, it moves way faster when you start to build up your polygon count. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But you know what? It is what it is. First world problems, right? If you have if you're using full ZBrush, then you don't even have to worry about it because you have access to being able to hide the geo and use Sculptors Pro to your heart's desire. So I'll mention this a few times on my, no, get out of here, cancel. On my personal YouTube page, which is at the top, that Mike T artwork. If you subscribe, I've been doing Friday night ZBrush live streams, and I missed, you know, obviously the holidays, and then I missed last Friday because I was, it's a long story. Anyway, I'm back tomorrow night doing my own thing, and it's going to be, I was going to tease this until the end. If you hang in here till the end of this, I'll show you what I'm working on. Or just follow me and you'll see tomorrow my stream. I'm just kind of fixing some of these proportion things that I think need to be addressed while I can. This is actually a good exercise because it reminds me of what I had to do when they first introduced Sculptors Pro. Like it's limited, right? Like there's the things that you could do in the first iteration of it were more limited, and they kind of translate to 4. It still does a lot of the same features, but like I said, being able to hide parts of your geometry and continue to use it was pretty awesome. One thing I like to do, if you're noticing now, is I like to turn off the Sculptors Pro and start to block in some of my forms with the H polish. There it is. Yeah, with the H polish, because you know, it's faster and I can really address parts that need fixing. So, other thing about Venom, his head is tiny and his body is huge, so it might help if I shrink his head some. Yeah, I think that probably will help. Head too small. Oh, that's gonna be the hashtag on YouTube. Head too small. It's got like giant. Oh man, it's got like giant traps. Those lads are huge. Huge. Is let me check the chat. Oh yeah, I do. I teach online courses. So I teach with a school called CG Spectrum, concept art and 3D concept art. So you can check me there, and that answers that question. Ever tried Blender for sculpting? No, not yet. Part of this class I'm talking about, I have to use both ZBrushCore and I have to use Blender. So I'm in the process of kind of learning that myself so I can teach it. I'm developing a course right now for that. So I know it does a lot of dope stuff. You know, everybody keeps telling me. I know, it does cool stuff. I think after I figure it out, I probably won't be such a hater. Where'd my sculptures go? Oh, those right there. Is something hidden? Oh, it's on. It's on like popcorn, y'all. Let's turn it off. So if you guys wonder how I've been getting some of the hard surfacey kind of looks on, you know what, I should probably save, right? I don't think I've saved yet. Just my luck, it would like go out on me. Where's the, I can copy tool? Where's the save tool? Let's just do file, save as. Call this. And where? All right. Yeah, so if you're wondering how I have been doing, not this, not this kind of stuff where I have, like, you can see in Cage's thighs and like Danny's fingers, and even the pecs and things like that. I have like that hard surfacey look to it. That's kind of the workflow that I'm using now, which is to basically mask and then go in with my H polish and selectively go in and polish up stuff. All right, get my model. This guy. Let's put him here so I can see what I'm doing. All right. And then let's look at some real Venom reference. Get some of these proportions right. Smooth this out. Get some more geo back here. Oh, you know what? I don't have a sculptor's tool. Move this over here so I can see. All right. Software. Okay. Yes. Grandpa Venom. That's right. That is correct. Many is many indeed. Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna lie. If you can afford it, full ZBrush is the bomb. I bought it several years ago and have gotten all the updates, and that alone is worth the cost of admission. So, and if you can't, then I would say do the leasing thing, or get Mini and learn what you're doing and then save up for it. Okay. See, this is the only thing that gets on my nerves. These hands are in my way. If I were to, hide them, I can't use Sculptors Pro anymore. So what I could do is I could just move them. I'm gonna do that. All right, don't judge me, you guys, for real. Don't judge me. They're in my way. So that's what it is. That's what happens. That happens now. so I'll figure that part out later. Now is where some real reference could come in handy. Oh yeah. What am I doing? I got some crazy stuff going on here. Reference helps, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the guys who don't need it, but I need it. Let's fold these arms back. Boom, just good as new. What y'all know about it? Looks just like before. All right, actually does look just like before. All right. So the one thing I ask is for the people who their anatomy looks great off the jump, don't be that guy. It takes me a while to get my anatomy together. When it's done, it usually looks okay, but I can't do it like right off the jump. It looks real bad until it doesn't. So, just saying. What do I do with my arm? So this is why I don't normally work at a high level of subdivision, because it just looks so wobbly. right? I like to keep it low, and then I can really control my forms, and then I step up and I can start to detail stuff. Like this way is, it always looks just really suspect to me. Like, also, it's harder to control. So, still lumpy, but a little better. Oh my gosh. Actually painful sculpting this way for me. Okay. All right. Smooth this whole thing out. Start over again. turned on. My lazy mouse setting is what's getting me here. What is that set to? Stroke. Lazy mouse. Lazy radius. That's a little better. So let's just turn that off. Stroke. No, gotta be on. Turn it on. Lazy radius 1, lazy stuff. No. I got so dependent on my own custom UI that I forget where things are in the standard, like out of the box ZBrush or ZBrushCore in this case. And B, I don't know why I'm not getting the same effects with the same brushes. It's because I have them set to something on mine. All right, so like I mentioned before, it's gonna look garbage until it doesn't, so it's okay. Let's everybody calm down. I know there's some anatomy Nazis in there that are just like, that's so wrong. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. I gotta take my time with this. So this is why I don't do speed sculpts, if you're wondering. Not because I don't want to, because I can't. There's a difference. All right, I want to get this in a little bit of a Venom pose. So let me just kind of bang in some more kind of makeshift muscles right quick, and then I can fix them later. I also want to get him doing this kind of a thing with his fingers, so maybe I can do that now. Are they polygrouped? No. Would help if they were polygrouped. All right. Yeah, that's what I want it to look like. Let's hide everything except, oh crap, except for the hands. I have my floor on. I don't like the other floor on. Mostly. No. Yeah. Oh, I'm like, why? How come my sculpture's frozen? It's because I have stuff hidden. Bump up the resolution a bit. Oh, no, I'll move them on inflate. That would explain everything. Let's back off. I know I haven't talked for a while, guys. Give me a second here. 1 second. Just trying to figure out something. Also, these hands are tiny. Let's make it big. Hands should be much bigger. I'm going to turn on this. Let me see what's going on in the chat right quick. Okay. Yes. Could you share this model when finished? I want to learn rendering. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I'll tell you what. Give me a follow on my YouTube, and and then message me there, and I'll send it to you. How about that? Okay, Gus. Let's be able to catch you finally. What's going on with notifications? I can't wait to see how this one's done. Oh, I don't know what's happening with notifications. Not sure. What was the technique I had? Cool, first disciple. Came at the right time. People. Yeah, it's crazy. Sculptures. Yeah, I don't care about the topology because this is like lately I have been doing I've been doing a lot of bouncing back and forth between Sculptress and then just doing retopologizing, and it works out great. Like I just did a statue for Sideshow and I bounced into Sculptress and did some pretty cool stuff, and then the retopologizing tool in ZBrush is so nice that that it doesn't matter if the topo gets all jacked up. I used to worry about that. But like what I normally would do if I was in proper ZBrush right now is I would take what I have right now and retopologize it, and then I would go in and fix all of these masses and get a silhouette looking really tight. And then when it's time to go back and add like the symbiote stuff and everything coming off of them, that's when I jump back into Sculptress and do it all over again. That's kind of like my workflow now. This forearm is mad long, right? Super long. Let's shorten that a little bit. Yeah, I forgot how much fun I have with Sculptress, like just kind of sketching, for lack of a better word. And then I can go in and clean it up after I retopologize. Because like I was saying, like the main thing that kind of bums me out working only with Sculpt Pro is it's the same reason I don't really use I never really used a Dynamesh workflow, is because I like to really keep my model low, and it just makes it so much easier to control everything, keep it like really clean. And I don't have to redo all this over and over again. Like with this, I'm going to have to define this a bunch of times, because every time I smooth, I'm going to mess it up. If I have Sculpt Pro turned on, that is. But eventually it's really clean. Right? So like I'm about to go mess with the teeth, get some teeth in there, because he looks kind of not Venom until he gets the teeth. You guys know that. Another thing I like to do is turn off symmetry, fix a half, and then mirror and weld. Can I mirror and weld in here? I think I can. Deformation. No. See, this is where there's mirror. Oh my gosh, what is it under? Geometry? Geometry? Modify topology. Oh, there it is, mirror and weld. All right, cool. It's a little green, but it has it. Yeah, so then I can get one half looking the way I want to, and then I can go back and just mirror and weld it. All right, so I think mirror and weld. Well, first mirror. So that was under deformation. All right, first mirror, then mirror and weld. Mirror and weld. Okay. Yeah, I have this all in my UI. I have to make a custom UI for ZBrushCore. I know you can do that. For my stream tomorrow, my personal stream, I'll be using full ZBrush. And I guess I can give you a preview of what I'm working on. I'll show you again at the end, but tomorrow I'm gonna be, let's save this guy first. Save. It saves a preview. Oh, that's cool. Huh, I did that. All right, for tomorrow, I'm gonna be working on this. So now I'll answer questions while I have it up here. Let's see, how much time do you spend in ZBrush every day? Every day, I don't know, like I've been doing a lot of work in ZBrush lately, so I've been pulling at least 4 or 5 hours a day. And then the weekends, much more than that. It's painful to work with. I use Sculptor sometimes. Pain, damn, dudes. Want to carve something? Want to practice Pixologic? Yeah, Dungeon Master, I hear you. Find reference for specific muscle movement. I guess you could. I mean, I have. Some great books, so let's see. Open the second window. This window. Yeah, so I have, you know, stuff like this. Anatomy for Artists is a good one. This is a must. Anatomy for Sculptors is great. But the one for movement that's great is this one. And it's by Frederick Delavier or whatever. So write that down or just look at the stream later on. But it has the actual, like, the movements of the arms, the compressions of the muscles, and the, you know, the stretching and all that good stuff. And it's like basically just dudes that are, and ladies that are on, you know, that are on the weight machines. And I have one for women too. It's really good. And then stuff like this, right? This guy. So, which, by the way, fingers break off like crazy. I keep gluing them on and they keep breaking off. So there's that. All right, back to the main stream window. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on MF Doom tomorrow, you guys. I was a massive fan, and still am a massive fan of his. And you know, we lost him last year, and so it's a bummer. But I'm working on some stuff, and that's what I'll be doing in my personal stream. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to Mike T Artwork on YouTube to get the alert of when I go live. It's going to be 10 p.m. tomorrow, every Friday night. I'm on also. All right, that being said, let's go back. Let me look at what else I have here. Except for the head, it looks unrealistic. What, the dude? Okay, all right. Take it easy, Dungeon Master. Except for the head. The head looks much like my own. I modeled that after myself. Chicken head. Is it enough for you to know one program ZBrush better enough? Yeah. I mean, more programs are going to help you. You pick them up as you go. PC or tablet. I am on, so I'm working on a Cintiq 32 Pro. And I love it. It's a Cintiq. And I have also the smaller version, the 16 Pro, for to work on my laptop. I had a tablet, and it was just, by the time I hooked up everything, it was too much. I had stuff everywhere. Like Blender, mine depends on what you're doing. And congratulations for 100 messages. Some things you moved out anyway. Some jobs. 3D printing. I missed a lot of stuff here. Sorry, you guys. Get away with it. Okay, so you want to know how I increase the resolution of just one area of the mesh. It's because I'm using Sculptris Pro, and that's what, like, let's find the area that's kind of low, right? Like down here on his calves. And it is, if I turn on Sculptris Pro, it's dependent upon the size of the brush. So you can see if my brush is this large and I smooth, then I get a tighter resolution. If I go into a smaller brush and I smooth, I get a really, really fine resolution. So this is fantastic for getting details only where you want them. So like if I go back to Photoshop and I go to this is what I did. Like if you were to look at the, well, I mean, what am I talking about? Why don't I just show you? Let's get out of here. Let's go back to ZBrush proper, which is here, and go back to, wow, he's come a long way since this, right? Or even since the Demo Soldier. So if we go back to the, where is it? Tools, Sculpt, Z, Sphere, Challenge, where is, oh, Sphere Challenge. All right, so if we go back to this, well, let's turn up the light so we can see it. 100%. Come on now. Why is it not? Oh, I have a matte cut granite, that's why. Basic material. And the light is behind it, that's why. Don't do that. Let's turn it down. And all right. So if we turn off our color and turn off that crazy lighting I just made. All right. So now if I go to the polyframe, you can see, started off as the poly sphere. So this was only a poly sphere when it started. And I would drag out a piece, give it some resolution, and then sculpt detail. And you can see where I need more resolution, I used a smaller brush, like the tongue, spittle, and all that stuff coming off of there. And so that's how that works. Right? All right, so let's go back to core, which is, I got a lot of stuff open. Here it is. It also would help to isolate and then just do what I need to do. So if I want more definition on something, I'll just kind of mask and pull towards it until the I get a nice seam, and then if it's too much, I can just smooth it out a little bit, and I get some good transitions between the muscles. Actually, let's turn on this. Yeah, there you go. So this is how I would clean this up, and then I would do a Z remesh and project back any details that I need. Like save a undo history state, and then I project back the details. Is it not? Oh. Okay. I'll keep forgetting I'm not in the full ZBrush, so I can't use Sculptress when parts of the mesh are hidden. That's such a great addition to the new version, by the way. I love that. This part up here is crazy. I forgot I got started on the fingers then and just like left them hanging. Just because I don't want to work on the fingers. But I will. First I'm going to get these teeth like I said I would. So you see, just going in and like actually cleaning up the parts will let you get something that looks way nicer than when I started. Like, I mean, there's parts of this that are real scary right now, and not in a good way. But, you know, this is how I would go in and just polish and clean up stuff. Just bounce back and forth between Sculptress Pro and turning it off and cleaning. All right, so that's kind of So just to let you know, it usually takes me a few sessions of stepping away from something and coming back and picking out all the parts that look real, you know, problematic and fixing those before I start to get this, you know, looking the way that I want it to look like. Already I can see some issues here. I know there's a lot, but that's just so. Full disclosure, I never nail it out of the gate. And it usually takes a lot of rotation and, like I said, going and watching TV and coming back, whatever. Might have been a little too ambitious on this one. I might have should have just done the head, but it's okay. Let's get back into those teeth, like I said I was gonna do. I've seen Venoms where it's much more like trap heavy, and I like those. So I'll be changing this silhouette a lot, actually. I'm being terrible about the chat today, you guys. Sorry about that. I will definitely stop now and look at the chat. Tomorrow, if you join me on my live stream, my personal one, I will be better about that. I promise. That's a promise from me to you. polygrouping some of this stuff. Just make it a little bit easier to see what's going on. And to isolate it. Let's figure out this head, shall we? No reference go. Did Pure Ref close on me? Oh no, here it is. I like the shape of that head. I mean, I know it's stylized, but it's kind of cool, actually. Smooth out these eyes. I like that I can just basically erase anything I don't like. Just start over again. Chat, let's see. Da, 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 da. Be a pro hard surface modeler. Why'd you increase the level? I did that one with Sculptors, mate. Oh, thanks, man. What's up? How are you talking about manual retop? Wait, are you talking about manual retop? Oh, no, no, no. I would just use the Z remesher for if I was in, you know, regular ZBrush. Is that, let's see. MF Doom. Yes, yeah, I do my personal stream on my the YouTube above at Mike T Artwork. Yeah. What tablet? 32-inch Cintiq. This 32 Pro. When working for collectibles like Sacho, do you always have to provide color sculpts to them? No, but it helps. So I do poly painting, and then I'll do some good renders and give it to them, and then if they like it, then they can just send that right over to the paint department, and it saves time. So that is that. Doom poster on the wall. No, that's gonna be what I'm working on tomorrow. I started the sculpt of MF Doom, little tribute piece. So seriously. So this is my I call my Friday stream Friday Night Live. and it's on my channel, Mike T Artwork, and I will be doing this sculpt tomorrow. And spoiler alert, when it's done, it's gonna feel kind of like this. So that's that. That's what I want. Thumbnail for the stream manager holding up an art book of some people lifting weights. Oh. Oh, okay. It's this book. So, Strength Training Anatomy. I got it on Amazon. That's the artist, that's the author. So, you want to write that down or just come back and check it out later on. Frederick Delaviere, I think. And I have one for women's strength training and men's strength training. Those are both great. This is a must-have. You don't have it, Anatomy for Sculptors. It's a little pricey, but totally worth it. This is a great book. I use this a lot, Anatomy for Artists. Very nice. Comic stuff. Alex Ross is always a hit for me. A lot of reference. You can never have enough reference as far as I'm concerned. That's the way I think about it. Let's see. Do you 3D print? Do I? Yeah. I'm working on this guy now. He's huge. He's a huge Hulk. I'd show it to you, but it's like really heavy. What's up, More Ram? More Ram is one of my regular Friday night stream tuner-inners. Let's see, almost there. So when would you use the polish brush instead of simple smooth? I've been using H polish. Usually when I want to get into defining the shapes and having a lot of control over them. Well, first select it maybe, and then I can go in and get the silhouette kind of exactly the way I want. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this head. It's getting smaller though, so maybe I don't want to look at this one. Let's look at another one. Here are a few different heads. These are just fresh. I like those a lot. Venom is one of those characters that just, like, I love the proportions on this. Like, that's so great, man. I'm gonna lean into something a little more like this when I'm done. Either that or this guy, maybe. Maybe I'll do this one. All right, so let's get a few different pieces here. That's cool. Yeah, so I am noticing that I'm having a little bit more difficulty working in Sculptress Pro when I can't hide the mesh, because now that I've done that, I love it. I'm on a pretty good rig, but it just moves really fast. It's probably also been optimized too, so it just runs a lot better on the new version of ZBrush. But when I'm working on it in ZBrush, I notice there's no lag at all, and so I don't have to think about any of that. All I have to think about is creating, you know. Right now, I'm noticing that I got, you know, my strokes are taking a while to get where I want here. All right, I'm on for about another hour. If you're not already, give me a follow on my YouTube, Mike T Artwork, and tomorrow night I will be back with my Friday night live stream, working on the amazing MF Doom. So I hope you can join me. Head it crazy tiny now. All right, let's figure this head out. We can't have decent teeth if we don't have a good looking head here. These deltoids need work, but I'll get back to them later on. All right, probably should save. File. So come on, man. File. Save. Save. Yes. Now, what I could do here, thinking, maybe what I'll do is a little cheat. No, I'm not going to cheat it. I'll just do it the way it's. I was going to say I could split the head from the body, and it would make life a lot easier. But I'm just going to do it the way I did it for the Z-sphere thing. We weren't allowed to do any of that stuff. I'll just keep it all together. for creature skin, there's some times when this real kind of messy surface kind of comes in handy and looks good actually. So I'm not mad at that. This is a time when I'm going to have to bring back all of the geometry so I can go back to sculptress mode and get some more resolution. So what I'm doing here is I'm just switching back and forth between having Sculptress Pro on to give myself a little more topology or clean up areas that get distorted where those polygons might just really stretch out, and then turning it off again to sculpt some more, because I'm finding that it's easier for me when I turn it off to just like do regular sculpting. Regroup this poly group here, the tongue. Make it a little easier to select it. And then with the rest of the stuff hidden, it's easier to sculpt. I'm going to take this thing out of symmetry too, so I can go ahead and really twist it around and stuff the way that Venom's tone is supposed to look. Before I do, so I'm going to detail it as much as I can. You can see the more I smooth it with a smaller brush size, the more resolution that I get. So if there's an area that looks real lumpy, I just make the brush larger and it will do like a global smooth where it kind of gets rid of some of those areas. Down there I want to keep some of this detail, so I'm going to make my brush smaller. This. Let's get some teeth. Brush, mask, pen is what we want. Yeah. Switch this, my neck is starting to hurt. All right, now it's real important that I mask these separately than everything else. So let's group those so you can hide. Hold on. Now let's try. There you go, that's better. Now this is where Sculptris Pro is going to help me get that resolution back on these teeth. And as opposed to, let's see, is it doing it? Okay, that's what I want. Yeah. So they look kind of bad now, but we'll get them. I can see that some of these are getting turned into one tooth, which is ungood, but we can fix that. Just going to use a snake hook now, try to get these looking a little more like what I want. Now, had I inserted the teeth in after the fact, it would have been way easier, but I want to try to recreate that whole challenge that they gave us where we were only allowed to use one mesh and not insert additional meshes. So it's harder, but you know, at the end of the day, it can be done. It's good little discipline too, a little practice. So, as you can see, it's going to take some sculpting on here. Right now, they're looking real suspect, but it's a decent start, I think. Oh, that's the jaw. Is that the jaw? No, that's the tooth. I want to move it away from the jaw, actually. All right. So I would rather just make some teeth. I'm just gonna make teeth. This is like stupid doing it this way. So much for this challenge. Challenge failed. Let's see, can I delete hidden? Modify geometry. Tool, close. Tool. What just happened? Default. Default. No, cancel. Damn it. Right, let me save this. I'm getting real nervous. I'm gonna lose everything. File. Save as. Save. Yes, let's see what is going on in chat. How you look like a creepy old man? Nice. That's real nice. All right, let's see. Is 2021 expensive? Motion about create proper res blocks. Muscle anatomy. Oh man, you have that Prime 1 Venom. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a cool one, man. Yeah, Ronnie Coleman. Emilio, hi Mike. When could you do another streaming about 3D printing? I can do that because I actually want to print the my Luke Cage and Iron Fist. I wanted to do it in resin, but maybe I'll just do a PLA print. I could do that for you, man. Sup, Dope Hope? Gathering Bulls, what's going on? Let's see. Yeah, well, COVID doesn't have me too busy, but busy staying inside. Is it okay to share pics of ZBrush stuff? Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. The tablet I'm using again is the Wacom 32 Pro. 32 Pro. What's the name of the music? I just downloaded a whole bunch of DRM free music on YouTube. Is a challenge, single subject. Yeah. How many days of the skill levels? Level skills. Oh man, I've been doing this for a minute. Still leveling up. All right, like I said, I don't like those teeth, so I'm going to delete them. In fact, let's do this. All right, you guys saw a lot of core. I have about 15 minutes left. I'm gonna export this tool and go over to ZBrush proper because I feel like I'm doing a race with my legs tied. I can definitely do a lot in here. ZBrushCore is fantastic, but when you're driving a Bugatti all day long and then you have to drive a Corvette, it's not the same thing. All right, export, save, yes. Okay, let's hide that. Let's go to full ass ZBrush and import. This is my old one. Import desktop. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's do it this way. Import desktop. Okay. Let's fix these lights because they're crazy. Let's turn that way down. All right, let's see what I can get done in 15 minutes. First thing, gonna delete these teeth, don't like them. Delete hidden, close holes. All right, let's do this the right way. Now I can make a selection and work in Sculptris Pro without having the entire model. So now let's do it. I wish I'd done this an hour before the end of my stream. Is it Sculptris Pro? This is like regular smooth. Is Sculptris Pro on here? Why is it not? Okay. Okay, come on. There you go. All right, now we're cooking grease, you guys. Also, I am going to remesh this whole guy. Let's turn this down a little bit. Am I on the... No, it's basic material. Where's my startup? Startup material. Here it is. Okay, that's better. Okay. Let's do a quick Z remesh. Do a history, state, save, go to my tool, and Z remesh this thing. All right, guys, so if you have joined me since I was talking about it, do me a favor, give me a follow on my Mike T Artwork YouTube page, because tomorrow night I will have, whoa, that's low. Tomorrow night I'm gonna have my personal ZBrush live stream, or I'm sorry, personal ZBrush stream, and I'm gonna be working on this, MF Doom. So if you are a hip hop fan, you more than likely know who this guy is, the man with a metal face, and so that's gonna be a nice one. All right, so I hope you can join me tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern, and if you give me a follow, then you'll get an update. All right, So there you go. That did a Z remesh. That's clean enough for me to work from now. So now I don't have to necessarily have Sculptors Pro on. I can just sculpt and really start to get these forms looking the way that I want. Oh, but I have Sculptors Pro turned on, so never mind. Give it a divide here. All right, let's do some teeth real quick. Subtool. Duplicate. Let's make this into a sphere. Q sphere. Oh, I have multiple meshes. Delete lower. Q sphere. Frame. Turn off solo. Turn off this guy. Turn on this guy.
What we do here is go back.
Saw one that has really wild teeth. That's the one I want. Oh, this is dope. I like that actually. I think that's Grassetti. Is that Grassetti? I think it is. Oh, I didn't even get to do his gums. All right, this is gonna be real fast because he needs gums too. Duplicate this and make it a cylinder. Of course, I don't have symmetry turned on. Here. Multiple sub. Oh, delete lower. Here. Well. Gosh, I keep doing it without symmetry turned on. Turn on symmetry, man. This is super quick and dirty. Uh-oh. Okay, this is where I don't want symmetry turned on. X. What time? 3:58. I'm almost out of time. I wish I'd hopped over here an hour before. All right, yeah. If you guys aren't following me on YouTube, give me a follow on YouTube, please. Instagram would be nice too. Mike T Artworks, Instagram, Mike T Artwork, no S, or YouTube. And tomorrow I will be streaming my personal stream, 10 p.m. MF Doom. Do yourself a favor if you're not familiar with MF Doom. You're gonna want to do some Google research on him before you come in. You'll be happy you did. Listen to Doomsday, it's my favorite. Play a hole in it. Alright, so now I would just make copies. Come on, don't. Oh, it's got multiple subdivision levels. Alright, delete lower. W. Alright, now I just make copies of it at this point, and then I could change them. Hue, and then mirror and weld. All right, so we got some teeth, and you know what? Let's do this. W. Let's copy these. It's a lot easier to do it this way. Oh. I know my time's almost out. Just give me 1 second. Gotta get this done, man. Okay, so. And mirror and weld. All right, bring back everything. Okay, so it's like real, you know, baby's first Venom, but it's a good base mesh to get started on. As you can see, I'm gonna leave the speed sculpting to Ashley. She's 1,000 million times better at it than I am. But that's my stream for the day. If you guys want more, join me tomorrow night, MF Doom, and I will see you then. All right. Let's see. Let me work. Cool. Levisi. Dan Levisi. You're right. Yeah. All right. See ya. All right, you guys. Peace.